Hi everyone, it's Gail, and it's Wild Card Wednesday, so that's fun. We are going to make full page pockets today. This was one of the pieces that fell out of my idea book the other day, and it was made by my friend Frida at Rustic Prairie Gems, and we're going to make those. I have all sorts of other examples here. So yeah, and I've got scrap paper and scrapbook paper aplenty. So we're gonna do that. Let's do highs and hugs. Highs and hugs to Kathy, Michelle, Colleen, and Wenda. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, so let's make Frida's first. Maybe I should show you what we're doing. So these are so awesome because if you have a white page in your journal and you want to cover it up, you just put these on and glue here, here, and here. Boom, you got a pocket. And same with all of these. These are just different sorts. This one has a belly band here and a pocket here. This one has pockets. This one a belly band, another pocket with, looks like a belly band here. This one is a side pocket and a belly band. Oh, here's another one, same style. So you can do whatever. This one, similar to this, except it's all glued down. So, I think on this one, because of the dangles, I would make this a top pocket myself, but just another idea. Another belly band one. This one is going to go on this side of the page, and very plain. It's just real pretty paper with a label. This one, two belly bands on this one. This one, side pocket, belly band. This one has little pockets here, here, and here. So just another little, this one opens up for writing. I mean, this one I think I would put in the signature actually, like so, because you've got a pocket here and a pocket here, and you could essentially write on those inner pages. So that one's a little different. Here's another one of those. What's this one doing? Oh, this one would go over a page like so. And then that becomes a flip, and this could be a pocket. And then, oh, look, I have a whole bunch of papers already cut too. So anyway, that's our project for today. We're just going to play with these papers and see what we get. So I hope I've got some scraps that would be compatible and that would work together nicely for those strips. Let's see. Let me just yank out all my stuff here. Got a lot of purple happening. Got some little strips. These are all what you call it, Stamperia. So they might work nicely. And it looks like Frida did these different sizes. Let's just grab the ruler here. So we've got like almost 1 3/4. We've got 2 inches, and we've got 1.5. So maybe she just used whatever scraps she had. I don't know. Gotta turn on my heater. Excuse me, guys. Woo, it's chilly down here. Okay, and then Frida wrapped him around. Now I've done this before on a page where I had a belly band. See how this is a belly band? but I did it on both sides. So both sides was a belly band. This one's meant to be a pocket. So of course the other side doesn't have belly bands. They're just glued down. So I like that too. Okay, so first off, oh, one thing I wanted to tell you, all of these are basically, except for the one that goes over the page, all of these are 5 by 7. Yep, I remembered right. Yep, 5 by 7. That way they fit nicely on a piece of paper folded in half. So this is going to be 6 by 8.5. So this being 5 by 7, it works pretty well. So, okay. I think I have explained ad nauseum, haven't I? Okay. Let's cut these like this side, like this part right here. I'm gonna go 2 inches with this one. And then we'll end up cutting some off too. But that's pretty. Okay, and this one, I think I want this edge. Let's do it 1.5. Okay, and one more. Should we use this or shall I use this? Yeah, I might as well just use those. Okay. I need to move my idea book. Basically came down here this morning with absolutely no idea what I was going to do. And then I'm like, well, oh, how about that one? That's kind of pretty and kind of neutral. Yeah, no idea what I was going to do. And then I was like, I looked at this and I'm like, okay, let's do those. I haven't made any in a long time, and they are fun to make. So I'm going to cut this one off actually right before this because that's pretty. And I want to save it, that flower. Okay, now I have another fun piece to use somewhere. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is cut this about right there. I want that big writing. Want some of that on there. And this one, do we want that? I think we want this. Okay, I'll cut it right there. So, great thing to do with your scraps, I think. Okay, so, and then we'll put these at, you can kind of put them at different levels out, you know, but let's get our edges here. So we have a big day today. Addie's bringing Alfie. And so I'm hoping that she comes when I'm done with PT and Mike and I can take her to lunch, but we'll see how it works out. I'm excited to have Alfie for a while though. And then I think Maddie's going to be home for dinner tonight. So, and he hasn't been home all week. So talked to his mama today, and it's so fun because my brother's daughter and her husband are there visiting them. They just have hit it off, and before the you-know-what, they used to travel together some, the four of them. And so it's cool that they, and you know, as with so many things that fell by the wayside during that time, they hadn't gotten back to it, but they just flew to Denver to visit. They live in Chicago. Let's see, maybe like right about there. So, yeah, we just happened to call when Joni had picked him up at the airport. So that was pretty good luck. Okay, so I am going to glue those on. I think I have a journal in mind, but I'm still doing all the fussy cutting for it. And I think this might work. So I don't think I'm going to decorate it any further than just getting the strips on it. Because, yeah, I think it will work for that one. So these are, you know, pretty simple to make, but they're super helpful when you're making a journal and you've got that one. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, the allergies today have been ridiculous. Anyway, they're super helpful when you have that one white page that you just want to decorate, and they just cover it right up. So this will be all the way on because these are going to be, this part's going to be a pocket on this side. And boom, there's one done already. Okay. Yeah, so there's that one. So I think there's pieces from the I'm gonna say kit, but it's actually, excuse me, one of those Marry Me Small Art things, books from Amazon that I'm gonna use. So I'll have little things to put on there to decorate. But oh, do we want to, I like how she cut that edge. Let's do that. Let's do it. Yeah, so I was kind of wandering around my room before I did this, started this video, thinking, okay, what do I feel inspired to do today? And what, you know, and I was looking at my, okay, there's one. And the rest of them we're going to do a little differently, but probably. Anyway, okay, so this one, I was thinking it might be fun to do the birds out of it. It's not a, as you can see, it's not a scrap, but, you know, if the images kind of inspire you, you can go with that. Anyway, I was thinking I need to maybe just pull over the, I have a lot of printed digitals still from when I was doing Etsy shares. And then I have a lot of pre-made covers. So I need to pull them both together and bring them over here. And I'm going to go right about there. Okay, and then let's see what 5 does. Ooh, it's pretty good. I didn't want to cover up the birds too much, and then we'll do 7. Yeah, and just see what I have that would go together, or, you know. I know I need a new thing, but I haven't taken time to figure out where I can get one. Okay. Anyway, I thought those birds were really cool. I'm so sorry, you guys. Allergies have kicked in big time for some reason right now. I guess I could have taken a little off there and moved that down, but yeah, now my my challenge is I don't want to cover the birds up totally. How about maybe we do a belly band? So, okay. Just kind of going with the flow here as I think of things. Let's cut that off at 7. Or I think I'm gonna go right here and then cut off the bottom. Okay, and I just want, whoopsie, jeez. Yeah, the girl just can't handle this trimmer. I wonder if that's why the lady sold it at her garage sale. Okay. So I'm thinking that might work. Like I could just put that. Or maybe it's going to be I think it's going to be a side tuck on this one. Yeah, let's do that. I think the guy's here that's fixing our roof. Thank the good Lord. I'm going to have the painter come paint because there's a big splotch on our ceiling. Yeah, not happy. Let's see. I'm just going to do a tiny round there because I don't want to get rid of that little number right there. So I probably should put these in my container that has the pre-made pockets, but I kind of like having them in a spot of their own because then I can just go right there and, you know, if I need something to cover up a white page, just know, okay, that's the bucket. That's the bucket that I'm going to go to. Okay. There. And how fun is that? Super simple, but so pretty. Look at that on a page. Won't that be nice? Yay. Okay, there's another one. Alrighty then. What other paper did I have? Oh, you know what I have is somewhere here. Don't I? What do I do with it? There it is. Underneath. Stamps. I'm going to need to do that because I do have that coming up, but oh my goodness, I do have that coming up, but those 2 journals, but I don't know when I'm going to do them. Okay. So 5 by 7, and I have 2 journals, so maybe I'll do 2 of them, huh? 5 by 7. So there's one. Might as well just do her. Okay, there's a little Scrappy. Okay. We might need those for like pockets or something. So, what do we want to do with these? I mean, there is just the pockets, but not feeling that. Let's look. I've got this envelope of Tim Holtz sort of stuff. I was thinking maybe that's cool, isn't it? Yeah. Let me get a pencil here. Okay. So I like that a lot. We'll see what else we have in here. Okay, there's that. And what else? Maybe that. As I recall, I didn't have a whole lot of postal stuff. I think I like the other one better. We got this one, but I mean, you could do like a tuck with, we'll leave that one out too. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's cut this one. Okay. Put those back in the Tim Holtz one. So that one. And then I'm thinking this is the most postal looking one. So, but do I want that top part on there? I don't know, but I do. Actually, I kind of like it. Okay, that's what we're going to use. Whoa, excuse me. Okay, Timmy goes into Timmy. Okay, I really liked this pocket, how it was really curved on the edge. That feels like a bigger, kind of feels like the, oh gosh. Feels like, I'm not seeing it right now. No. Huh. Okay, well, I'm not seeing it right at the moment. I had a punch from Martha Stewart that made a bigger corner. and I'm not seeing it at the moment. So we're just going to go with 1/2 inch here. And so, and I think it's because I'm right-handed. I'm almost always put them on this side, but you don't have to. That's for sure. Okay, how did I do that? Did I put it up above? Yeah, kind of right here. Okay, I like that. That's good. And then this one, I think I want to round that. You guys, I am so sorry. My nose is just running like a sieve right now. I'm having to take time out to keep it from dripping on my desk, basically. TMI, I know. Okay, so there's that. This will be awesome to have these done ahead, I think. Okay, so that I'm just going to glue here and here. Nice, okay. Oops. So the ongoing saga of my foot, I have PT today, but today I'm filming this on the Thursday before it airs, but yeah, Monday I went and the dry needling left a bruise like this on my leg. I'm just don't want her to feel bad when she looks at it today. Oh, good grief. Okay, I'm going to glue those on, but excuse me for a minute. I'm going to step away for just a minute. Okay, with any luck, I won't have to pause anymore. Cheesy peasy. Okay, let's do this one. And of course, these could be further embellished, you know. I could, I don't know, I could put like a cluster of stamps right there or something, but I'll make that determination later. There's that one, and then we're just going to do this little pocket. Okay. And that has to go above the curve. Okay. And there's that one. And again, a little extra something would be good. Okay, so then I really liked, like, for instance, this one. This one. I really love that. That's Timmy paper. But let me show you this paper that I have. Kaisercraft Whisper, it's called. I think it would be good for a fall journal. So, yeah, I picked this up at one of my retreats. So, that's nice on the back. I think I might like that as the base and the belly band. And then do we have something darker? We do, for the pocket. Yeah, Yeah, I think those two would look good together. Okie dokie. Because I do know I'm going to have fall journals coming up. So, take time to do what makes your soul happy. Yes, indeed. Okay, I am going to take that off, and I might keep that as a little decorative element here. So, okay, so 5. By 7. Okay, there's 5 by 7, and then, so then this little pocket, how deep did we make that? Let's check. 5, or no, I'm looking at 3. 3. Okay. So, and it's a little bit shorter, and that's fine. This is going to be the pocket. Let me take this strip off again. Okay. So we want this to be 3 inches. And it looks like maybe I went about 6-ish. So let's do that. Okay. So that's going to go like this. Okay. And then we need a little strip of this, which that looks like about 1 inch to me. Yep. 1 inch strip. And we're going to make it 7 because it's going to go top to bottom on the page. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see how we go here. So I'm going to put a thumb notch in this. And I'm going to put that about right there. But let's get our bits all distress edged. Shut off my heater. Tell you what, that heater is a good one. That was my Christmas present from Mike. Because those of you who've been with me a long time, you'll remember that I had quite the loud, the loud heater. You could tell when it was on. Got more than a few complaints about that. So, you have Mike to thank for the quiet heater, the quiet yet extremely efficient heater. Yeah, I think if I put together some pieces that I want to do for future journals, I'll be a little more focused on my ephemera making. You know, like I'll be able to make pieces that are for sure going to go. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, a lot of the nature things and things like that, they're going to go with anything. But, yeah, I'm thinking I'd like to do that. Okay, so this guy we are going to put on right there. right about there. Doesn't have to be a certain amount. I think I followed the pattern on the original one. Okay, so this is going to go over, not even a ½ inch, right about there. Okay, and then this little belly band is going to go right about here, like so. Okay, and then I was thinking, yeah, I think I'm going to use this. It's the branding strip, but has a nice sentiment on it. I'm going to just give it a little edge here. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you what, Joni, my daughter, and her cousins, they just laughed the entire time we had them on the phone. It was so fun. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just put that right down there. Not as a belly band, but just as a, more or less as a label. Okay, cool. Just right like that. Okay, did that. Wanted to use that paper. Okay, and then I have one other paper. We'll see what I wanted to use. This. Like this part, I will probably never use. This is an old Hobby Lobby pack, but I was thinking this part right here might be good. So is there something in here that speaks to us for this? Maybe the double belly band. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so 5 this way. 7. Okay, there's the base. Then a couple of, what are these about? Inch and a half-ish. Okay. So let's go 7 this way. Actually, I'm going to just okay, now 7. I didn't want to cut that in half just in case I use it at some point. Okay, so 1.5 inches. I go this way. My husband's out watering. I haven't watered my flowers yet out front. He does the back, I do the front. Good reminder. Okay, so this I'm going to use some scorched timber because I'm not sure why why there's corners coming out as I do that. I thought this could be decorated up a bit for fall. It's fall colors, you know. I was thinking I could do one for Christmas too. I didn't grab the paper, but it looks like I've got some right there that I could use. Maybe we'll do a Christmas one too. Okay, so that's going to be a double belly band like that. I like it. Good job, Gail. I'm here by myself. I got to tell myself, good job. Oh, dear. Okay, and this one. Did do that the right way up, didn't I? I think so. Okay. Yeah, you know, that one's pretty good. I'm thinking I'm going to make this the other way. I feel like just the position of the belly band, I needed something right there, so I'm just going to do that. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so there's that one. How are we doing time-wise? I probably should check. Am I like way over an hour? Did I not write down? I think I didn't write down. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think I wrote it down. Okay, so let's do a Christmas one and then I'll let you guys go. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've got this again. Got it at my retreat. So let's see what we have in here that we can play with. Okay. Something actually like that would be good for the background, wouldn't it? Or this. This is just mostly white. I could just do like this corner and have that. And then we'll go from there. Now that I know what I'm going to do for So this is either going to be a shorter video or a really long one. We don't know. We don't know. Whew, that is thick paper. 49 in Market. Oh, look, isn't that fun? Okay, so I want this end. So I think I'll go here and go 5 and then this end and do 7, and that leaves easy peasy. Okay, so this is the side I want. Okay, that could be a nice pocket on it, couldn't it? I think I'm gonna cut this down just a smidge, and yeah, let's just make that a pocket. It just seemed to work out pretty well that way. Okay. Now I need a thumb hole in that, and that is very, very thick. Except it needs to be on this side. Oof. Dodged a bullet there. Okay, it's time to empty that guy out. Alrighty then. I do think I'll do the corner rounding business. I kind of want green distress ink on this, I think. Ha! Easy to grab. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I get told quite often that I don't vary my inks enough, so this is me varying my ink. Almost looks like paint. Okay. So again, I'll probably put a label or something right there, but I don't have all that stuff out right now, so yeah, somebody suggested I do Christmas in July, and I'm like, no way. Because I have a hole under the table that is full of Christmas, and actually by the actual Christmas journal end of season, I'm completely over it, and I just want to put it away. So, yeah, we're not full on doing Christmas in July. Let's see if there's one more Christmas one that speaks to us as far as what it might like to be. This is called Christmas Spectacular 2023, so it's an older one apparently. That's real pretty, like that corner. But then I wouldn't want to put anything on it. Ooh, that's a fun one too. I love the black plaid. Maybe that one. Ooh, look at this fun one. That's very fun. Gosh, I like them all. I'm going to do this one though. Not sure. I'm not sure exactly what style to make this one, but once we get the piece cut, we'll be able to tell a little bit better, I think. Ooh, that's got a fun backing too. Okay, so let's go 5 this way. Okay, and then 7 the other way. Okay, so this goes this way. So it kind of feels like another pocket might be in order, but that's just a bit too matchy-matchy. What do I want to do for a pocket, guys? Ooh, this would be kind of cool as a pocket. Yes. Okay. Okay. I cut this guy down too. We're just completely digging into this Christmas pack here. Okay, so 5 on this side. Okay, and then how deep do I want it? Maybe 3.5, I think. Yes. Okay. Then this can have some fun decoration on it down the way. I think I might just leave this. I was thinking about rounding it, but I don't want to move this up. Oh, I could move that up though. That'd be cute. Okay, never mind. It's not easy being in my brain. Okay, so then we can just put that above. And I don't think I'm going to distress that until I know, I mean, it shows up fine. So I think I'm just going to leave this. Okay, then I want to put it just above those dots. Doesn't quite fit. I could put that right up the side though, couldn't I? And I mean, that takes a little real estate from the pocket, but not bad. I'm going to do that. That's why I use it. Okay. It's only going to take not even 1/2 inch, maybe 1/4 inch out of the pocket, so. Yeah, that one's very fun. Okay, well, we are going to look at what we did. I have no idea, again, what time it is or isn't. So we'll just see what we did and call it a video for today. Oh my goodness. Just one of those things. Really like that one too. It's fun with those little sayings on them. And then the 2 postal ones. And we used the bird paper, a little side tuck there. And then this one. So I hope you'll give those a try. Super easy and, you know, and just really nice to have in your stash when you've got a blank page. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a grateful day. Be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.